Hello friends, today I will discuss about experiment number 2 in chemistry practical. The aim of this practical to purify the given organic liquid distillation. First, distillation technique in details. Introduction. First, distillation is one of the purification technique used for organic liquid. A pure liquid has a sharp boiling point, but a sharp boiling point does not always indicate a pure liquid. A unsharp boiling point may be caused by a constant boiling mixture comprising of two or more liquid impurities in a liquid can be either volatile or non-volatile. The most common liquid impurities in a liquid can be either volatile or non-volatile. The most common impurity in the liquid compound in water, which should be removed before distillation. Second is the drying of liquid. For drying purpose, liquid, especially organic liquid, are kept in a contact with a suitable powered dehydrating agent. Occasionally, the liquid can be first generally reflux in contact with this dehydration agent. The most common dehydrating agent can be listed as follows: the dehydrating reagent and comments. First one is the granular calcium chloride, that is CaCl2. Comments is the cannot be used in alcohol, phenol or amines and other liquid with which it combines. Ordinary calcium chloride always contain some calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH twice, due to partial hydrolysis of CaCl2. Therefore, CaCl2, that is the calcium chloride, is not used for dehydration of acidic liquid. Second dehydrating agent is calcium oxide, that is the CaO, also called as the quicklime. Usually used for alcohol, it cannot be used for dehydration of acidic compound. Similarly, enters cannot be dehydrated by using calcium oxide as it hydrizes ester. Third dehydrating agent is potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, particularly suitable for amines, not useful for the acid phenol ester, which are affected by alkalis. And fourth dehydrating agent is potassium carbonate, that is K2CO3. It is mild as compared to potassium hydroxide, therefore used when strong alkaline drying agent is to be avoided. Next dehydrating agent, powder anhydrous sodium sulfate, that is Na2SO4. Through it can be used for almost all liquid. Its dehydrating action is rather slow. Next is the dehydrating agent, powdered anhydrous magnesium sulfate, that is FgSO4. Its drying action is more rapid than that of the sodium sulfate and can be used for almost all organic liquid. And dehydration agent for the calcium sulfate is the Drytrine, that is used for organic liquid. And last dehydrating agent is the metallic sodium, that is the Na, and comments for the metallic sodium is particularly used for dehydration of ether. Next is the apparatus and procedure of this practical. For distillation purpose, the apparatus as shown in the figure is assembled. A distillation flask of suitable size is a filter to a water condenser. The water supply for the condenser is arranged as shown. The condenser is fitted with an adapter so as to collect the distillate directly into the collecting flask. The liquid to be purified by distillation is then placed in flask. Precaution is taken not to fill the distillation flask more than 3/5 of its place in the flask. Precaution of take not to fill the distillation flask more than 3/5 of the capacity. Some small fragments of utilized the porcelain are added to the distillation flask. The thermometer is placed in position. The distillation flask is then heated either on the water bath, and if the liquid is the low boiling or erase in the stand bath or directly on a wire gauze. The following important points should be noted regarding simple distillation. This is the diagram of the distillation flask. That is, the distillation is the firstly thermometer, still heated, clamp, distillation flask, heat sources, distillation that is the burner, outlet, condenser, clamp, inlet, receive adapter, clamp, receiving flask. This is the distillation. The fragment of unglazed porcelain or a small dark granules of silicon carbide should be always be added for the steady state gentle boiling. And 3 granulous organic particles provide necessary nuclei for the formation of the bubbles of the vapor. In absence of 3 granules of the liquid becomes superheated and then boiled suddenly with a great violence, especially inflammable solvent, flame violently with cage and shattering and distillating flask. The thermometer should be arranged that the top of the mercury bulb is just level with the center of the side arm and distillating flask. Generally, water condensation is used for distillating any liquid whose boiling point does not exceed in 140 degrees Celsius and above 140 degrees Celsius. An air condenser should be used. If a wire condenser is used above 140 degrees Celsius, there is always a risk of the condenser cracking at the point where the hot vapor first meets the water cooled portion. Next is the low boiling inflammable liquid must be distilled by heating with a water bath for additional safety. It used to water bath will mainly depends on the boiling point of the liquid and its latent heat of evaporation. A general rule of the liquid with boiling liquid in its latent heat of evaporation. Next is the in general rule of liquid with boiling point of below 80 degrees Celsius and distill is using water bath. For the liquid of a higher boiling point, a sand bath both are direct heating and the cause is necessary. Ethyl alcohol boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius can be distilled by heating on the water bath. Similarly, benzene boiling point is 81 degrees Celsius will be boiled gently in water bath to distill over at an appreciable rate. That is the fractional distillation. The limitation of the simple distillation. The limitation of the simple distillation technique is that of the effective function of the liquid which do not minimum differences of the 80 degrees Celsius in the boiling point way to overcome problems in the distilled water and the distillation is the components and adequately pure. That is the apparatus for fractional distillation in diagrammatically thermometer, distillation head, fractional column, clamp, boiling chip, heating sources. Next, rubber adapter, outlet, clamp, condenser, inlet, vacuum adapter, elastic band and receiver. This is the apparatus for the fractional distillation. And next is the principle of fractional distillation. There are 3 diagrams. First one is the vigorous, second is the Widmer and the column pack. The metal goes to support. This is the fractionating column consists of the long glass column. Next is the column efficiency and the procedure of the filtration distillation is the same exactly as the simple distillation and result table for the boiling point of the purified liquid in in volatile and non-volatile liquid, and this is the purification technique. Thank you for watching.